Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Rich Man from Rich Man Poor Tech, or you might see me on my other channel, Rich Man Poor Motors. I'll put a link up here. Today we're going to talk about cleaning. Now, this isn't the only steam cleaner I've got. I've also got a Karcher SC2, but today I'm going to talk about the SC3 and specifically why I prefer the SC3 over the SC2. Unfortunately, I haven't got an SC4 or 5. These are all bought by myself, so Karcher, if you're watching, you want to supply me one, I won't say no. So we're going to talk about this, and I'm also doing another video at the same time which will be posted up here, and this is where we're talking about the Karcher FP303, the floor polisher.
So what do you get when you buy the Karcher SC3? Well, you get the hose and the gun, the detail nozzle, you get a couple of detail brushes, you get a medium brush and a cloth that goes over the medium brush. You get a floor mop and brush, and you get 2 of these extension pieces. Now all these units fit nicely on the device like we're shown here.
So let's just plug this in. Add some water.
Now I'm showing you this in real time. I'm using some filtered water, but you can use general tap water. So I'm filling up the reservoir with some water. I've pressed the power button on the back, and now it's beginning to heat up.
And why I think the SC3 is so much worth more than the SC2 is with the SC2, you fill the tank up with water, you screw it on, you turn it on, and you wait for it to heat up. Now this is all being done without any editing. Just take this out without any editing.
So this is done without any editing to show you how quick this actually does heat up and is ready to use with steam.
This is now pulling the water in through the water filter. And this is where the SC3 scores so much over the SC2 that I also have. Now the SC2, there we go, we've already got steam. So the SC2 is a good little steam cleaner. It has about the same sort of power for steam. But where the SC2 gets annoying is where you doing a job where you need more than one tank of steam, because you have to wait for it to cool down before you can add any more water. The SC3, it has a very quick heat up time, so you can get going from cold very quickly. It has the built-in filter. You can add water into this tank while you're actually going along. So if you've used the tank of water, or you're beginning to get low on the tank of water, you can add more water while you're still working. There's no waiting around for the steam pressures to dispense so that you can take the cap off. Now this is the later floor nozzle set. This isn't what came with the unit, so you just have like the Velcro pads that just steam on. I've got 2 extension poles onto this handle, but it makes it easier so I don't have to bend over so much. And just pull the trigger. Now what I find, I hope you can hear me over the steam, what I find, if you're not too quick, you don't need to dry the floor, because the floor gets hot, and as the dampness just dries quickly on the floor.
So if you move the head slowly over the floor, you heat up the floor, and that helps dry. Or you can move quite quickly over the floor, but you get a wetter floor.
So you see here, if you just slow it down, obviously to kill all the bacteria and things like this, you have to spend so long with the time of the steam. But also if you spend that slower rate, what you find is that the floor also dries itself. If you can see on the camera, but this is already dry. Just continue along here.
So just speeding through this, I'm sure you want to watch me clean the whole floor.
So you feel like with this mop head you get a good, or floor nozzle set, you get a good sweep across the floor.
And you also get even steam that comes out all the way across the mop head.
So as you can see, it brings up the wooden floor. I'm trying to keep out the light for you. So it brings up the wooden floor pretty much like new. Of course. So there you have it, the Karcher SC3 steam cleaner. A nice little portable machine, only weighing 3.1 kilos. It's very capable and it's just not a steam mopper as well. Has good flow of steam at 3.5 bar. And the new floor nozzle set that I used in this video is really quite good. It makes cleaning a floor a breeze. Has a 1900 watt heater, a 1 litre boiler tank, and takes approximately 30 seconds to produce steam from plugging it in. Added to this, that you can fill it with water while you are still using it. There's no downtime. This may not be quite so important when you're mopping one small floor, if you only need one tank full, but it's definitely noticeable when you're tackling more difficult or more intense cleaning projects. For example, like when cleaning a car interior. In fact, I'll put a link up here, on this side, sorry, a link up here, or in the description below when I've added a car cleaning video on my car YouTube channel. So when you compare it to the SC2, which has a smaller 1200 watt heater, less pressure at 3 bar, a small 0.2 litre boiler tank, and a heating time of at least 3 minutes, and to be fair, that seems more like 5 or 6 minutes when you're waiting for it to heat up, and more like 10 to 12 minutes when you need to let it cool down for a refill, then the SC3 here, for an extra £15–20 or so, seems like a bargain. So please check out my links below for current prices. It's definitely worth the extra money, and you'll be glad you bought this next model up. So there it is, my review on the SC3. If you find this video helpful, then please subscribe. Every free subscription does help me getting monetized and making these videos. If you find this sort of video of interest, please also check out my review on the Karcher FP303 floor polisher. So link up here. And check out my other links in the description as well, as prices do fluctuate over time. These links will show the current prices of what I have discussed in this video. So again, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Please check out my other videos here.